Hi everyone, today I wanted to talk to you about OCD having multiple themes. And is it common? Because I got a few questions about it. Yes, it is very common to have multiple themes when you have OCD. However, what I do see is that people usually have a primary theme and then a few secondary themes. For secondary themes, it a lot of the times has to do with counting or cleaning or things like that. Some sort of not always. Like this is the thing about me doing this video. I don't want you to think that if you don't fall in line with what I'm saying, that yours is somehow different or unique or it's not OCD or something like that. So because there's all kinds of situations and they are very different, but there are things that I see more so than other things, right? So I'm just kind of talking about majority. If yours doesn't fall in line, it doesn't mean there's something wrong or yours is somehow different. It's just this is just the majority, right? So what I see is people have, especially with Pure O, they'll have a theme that has to do with, say, for example, harm OCD because of the type of thoughts are people having that like they're afraid that they somehow hurt somebody or about to hurt somebody. Those tend to be much more severe than a thought about something being out of place or having things line up exactly. So usually people will be like this. They'll worry about what if I hurt somebody, and then also, oh, did I check the oven? So that's kind of what I see a lot of the time, and it makes sense because that theme is a lot more scary to the person to think about than having turned off the oven or something like that. But another way I see people have multiple themes is when they have a few themes that are almost equally scary and or very close. There's still a hierarchy, but much closer in terms of the amount of anxiety they give the person, and they rotate. So but usually in that case it will only have to do, for example, with harm. So harm coming to say this person, this person, this person, this person, so it rotates from one person to another, or from one event to another, or from one situation to another. But generally the underlying theme is the same, but there's only a certain amount of subjects that that theme is targeting. Or say, for example, in case of like a religious OCD, right, that the person will worry about situations that this and this. So say like praying, something else, something else, and something else. And it rotates. So the person will start to disregard one type of theme or one sub theme, and then it switches to another. So those are kind of things that I see all the time. But really, it just depends on how your specific brain is processing the thoughts and how you are reacting. Because if you have to remember that OCD is attached by the anxiety, not by the specific thought. So if you are really fully engrossed in the thought, that's all you think about 24 hours a day, you're doing a lot of rumination, you're trying to figure it out, there is no reason for your mind to switch. So you can, in those cases, have just one single thought and it can last for years. And I see those cases as well, right? So, but if you are actively refusing the theme over and over again, the brain says, okay, well, you're not reacting to this. Let me give you a slightly different theme, which is pretty much the same or giving you the same amount of anxiety, but it's a little bit different, right? So it depends on how you're handling the thoughts. It is important, though, as a person who's recovering from OCD, it is important for you to know that OCD does switch a lot of the time, if not for most people. Another reason actually why it switches is also because people simply sometimes outgrow their themes. So, for example, when usually when kids have OCD, they'll worry about, well, what if something happens to my mom or dad, right? And this is like around maybe like the age of somewhere between 10 to 12, they'll worry about this. And they'll have very severe panic attacks, and they'll be like, well, if I step on a crack on the sidewalk, then something will happen to my mom or dad. And then they avoid stepping on the cracks. Or if I don't count to a certain number, something will happen to my mom or dad. Those are common themes for that age, right? And they can also have two or three that they're kind of going between, right? But as they grow up, those themes stop being relevant because, they start to worry about different things. They, and the themes switch to a different topic, and it could be like harm or religion or any one of them, right? So it just depends what the person is kind of exposed to. So you just have to kind of be aware that if your theme switches and you get a totally new thought, but it's giving you a lot of anxiety, it's repetitive, it's following kind of all of the traits that OCD follows, then you're disregarding it. And trying to view the OCD as a disorder, not going into, well, no, I'm having this specific problem with these specific thoughts, because it's not the specific thoughts that's the problem. The problem is that your reaction to feared situations that you don't need to fear. The more you view them as one problem, the better off you'll be, because you shouldn't be looking into details. The more you look into the details, the more you'll get sucked into it and stuck in it. So looking at it as a whole, like, yes, I have this, and this, but it's because if I have OCD, and this triggers me because those things in real life are important to me. So for example, like if family is important to you, say you're the type of person to whom um, family is number one, work is number two, and um, say like having a clean house is number three, right? In real life, like this is your kind of um, the way you are. So if that's the case, then family being number one, you're going to have some thoughts about family, chances are. Work being number two, you're going to worry about something to do with work, right? And that's going to be your secondary theme. And organizing, cleaning could be number three easily if that's your already focus, right? So it's basically OCD takes whatever is most important to you and flips it around to make it the scary thoughts about that specific situation. So being aware of it, you're not going to be surprised when you get those thoughts, and you're not going to take it that seriously, because that's the thing, is when a person gets the OCD thought and they start to take it seriously, they say, oh my God, I'm getting this thought, and this is like, the thing that is scares me the most, and now I'm going to pay attention to it. That's how you get sucked into it. If you say, yeah, this is part of my theme, this is part of OCD, I understand why I'm getting it because it's very important to me. So of course I'm going to get the thought on this topic, and it means nothing because it really doesn't, right? So that's it. You start to, just like I talk in all my shows, coming from a position of power rather than coming from a position of weakness. And if you're coming from a position of power, OCD can't really get you. So I hope this video helps. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. As always, we have a show every Wednesday where I answer your questions. You can ask questions below any video, and I will respond on Wednesday's show. If you need more information, you can visit youhaveocd.com. There's a private recovery program there with me. There's also ebooks. There's a lot of articles, a lot of information to help you recover. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.